Jungle sound. Where are we? Somewhere lost? In the jungle? Near some ancient, mysterious ruins of another civilization. What is this? What is this ominous pyramid? What is this? It's the Sometimes Vlog. Help, help, help. Don't strike me down. Gods of the thing with the pyramid, help me. Don't kill me. I am not an adequate sacrifice. Welcome everybody back to the Sometimes Vlog. It's a vlog that happens sometimes. Sometimes it happens in an ancient Aztec, Maya, Toltec, Mexican jungle. Look at this. This is the pyramid in front of the Mexico Pavilion here at Epcot's World Showcase. Earlier this morning we were in Future World in Epcot, which is the whole front part of Epcot with the giant ball, yes, the ball, and all the other stuff around it. That is known as Future World. And this whole back half of Epcot with all the little countries is called the World Showcase. And this, my friends, is where Mexico is. Mexico. Bienvenido. Welcome to Mexico, where we have Los Power of the Cobra. I don't know what I'm saying. Look at, okay, so we've been inside the Mexico Pavilion before. We were on it on my last trip to Walt Disney World, which is in the playlist, Walt Disney World on this channel. And now we're back in front of it, walking down towards this. Back towards Future World. This way, if you go this way, is where we went last time on the Sometimes Vlog. We went from Mexico to Norway to China, all going that way and all the way around this huge lagoon that goes and shows you all kinds of crazy countries and things. We've been around that way before, and this is the walk back to Future World. The reason why we're going to take the walk back to Future World, or back this direction, instead of the walk around all the countries, not only because we've done it before, but also because this, my friends, as mentioned earlier today, and go back and watch the one earlier today if you didn't. As mentioned earlier today, this is not only Epcot's birthday, October 1st, 2015, but it's also right in the middle of the Food and Wine Festival here at Epcot. There's all kinds of temporary things. In addition to the countries that are always here in World Showcase, they have all kinds of temporary stands, like this Mexico stand here, introduced in 1996. That serve all kinds of weird food items and beverages. So Food and Wine Festival, so they obviously have all kinds of liquor choices, and I'm sure they have non-alcoholic beverages too, and then all this stuff. So taco food, camarón, batter shrimp, pico de gallo, pickled onions, and chipotle mayonnaise. So here are all the foodies and winos, I guess. I don't know what you call wine people. Let's just stick with foodies and winos for now, and I'm sorry if that's offensive. I don't know the right terminology for drinking wine. The foodies and the winos come here, hopefully not the winers, come here and they get all kinds of gourmet food items from around the world. So here's a little Mexico stand, and then as we go out this way, I like how it says introduced in 1996. So obviously that little Mexico stand was added to the Food and Wine Festival in 1996, but it's funny because it makes it look like Mexico. Introduced in 1996. Introducing to the world a new country. Starting in 1996, Mexico. Look, back here, Future World. So this is the very beginning of World Showcase. Mexico, the first country. Back over there, Future World. We were just in this. This used to be the old Odyssey restaurant. I never knew that, but I was just told this by my good friend Adam the Woo, who's gone now. He walked away to go do something else. And they've opened it up and they're serving craft beer inside. But normally it's totally empty. They use it for special events and stuff like that. But otherwise it sits kind of empty and abandoned and Heimbucht all year long. So Food and Wine is a big thing. It fills up all the space and does all the things. And look at this. Introduced in 1997. Australia. Look at Australia. I wonder what they serve in Australia. Grilled sweet and spicy bushberry shrimp. Grilled sweet and spicy bushberry shrimp, grilled lamb chop, and lamington. Lamington? I wonder how you pronounce that. Yellow cake, dipped in chocolate and shredded coconut. And there's all kinds of food and wine. Who would have thunk it? Food and wine at a Food and Wine Festival. That's just the way it goes, I suppose. Look over here. A New Zealand booth with, let's see, what's first on the menu? Steamed green lip mussels. Obviously not these kind of mussels, which are in abundance, but steamed green lip mussels, like a clam, like a mussel, like in the ocean. Lamb meatball. Well, that makes sense because I think New Zealand is famous for having a lot of sheep, right? That's a thing. And seared venison loin. Well, that's deer. That's crazy. I don't know anything about fancy foods. I certainly don't know anything about fancy New Zealand food, but I'm really curious as to what a mussel looks like. Oh my gosh, do you mind if I look at your mussel? Is that weird if I ask that, your mussel? Whoa! I can't tell if that looks delicious or gross, but it's probably very exciting to eat. And over here, Patagonia. Epcot International Food and Wine. Patagonia? 2014? I don't know where that is. Where's Patagonia? Isn't Patagonia a region in Argentina? I think that's correct. I could be wrong though. I think it's a region in South America. Patagonia. What's in Patagonia? We have beef empanada, grilled beef skewer, and roasted burrolazo salmon. It sounds to me like something that would be in South America, so probably pretty legit. So this is just the beginning of it. All around the World Showcase. If you don't remember what the World Showcase is, go back and watch the other vlogs. All around the World Showcase are all these countries' pavilions. Oh, look at this. What a neat little sign. What a neat little sign. It's a sign. It's a sign for food and wine. Look at. So all around these crazy countries, there are usually restaurants that serve food from different places. So over in the Norway pavilion, right over there, they have stuff where they have Norwegian food and treats and things like that from the old Norse countries. And then of course in Japan over here, they've got Japanese grills and different stuff. So you already have food from around the world and drinks from around the world. And people go drinking around all the various countries. It's a very popular activity at Epcot. But during Food and Wine Festival, it gets even crazier. They add all these different booths throughout all of the countries. I've said this a minute ago, but I'm just going to reiterate. They add them all along this area of the World Showcase Lagoon. And there's all kinds of just weird, wonderful, wacky stuff. People have been asking me, what is the Food and Wine Festival? I don't understand it. Well, I don't really understand it either. And I've been walking around the countries all day. So here's what I did today. I got up, panicked because there's a hot pixel on my camera, came to Epcot, filmed the vlog, and then I have been roaming around with my buddy, investigating and looking at all the kinds of things I want to film at Epcot while I'm here. But getting ready for tonight, in just an hour or so, I'm going to be gone from here back to Magic Kingdom, which is like the Disneyland of Walt Disney World. Look at this. Disney Traders, neat store. What a neat store. You can take that boat to the other side of the World Showcase, by the way, instead of walking all the way around. That's what that boat was. Anyway, going back to Magic Kingdom to go to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is what it's called out here. Look at Duffy the Bear over there. Duffy the Bear. He's still here. I heard that Duffy the Bear is leaving pretty soon. Well, anyway, so we're going to Magic Kingdom to experience Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party over there tonight. And so I've been at Epcot sweating and being dehydrated all day long today. Not so much energy, but looking around at all the different things. Look at this Farm Fresh introduced people. Hello! What's fresh? What's fresh from the farm? You guys grow macaroni and cheese on your farms? Hello. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Look, it's fresh from the farm. Look at that. So this isn't a country. This is just in general, like it's Farm Fresh. Oh, Farm Fresh from Florida. Oh, so representing. Oh, it wouldn't be Farm Fresh. It would be Farm Gross if it were from somewhere else. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
So this is representing home turf right here. This
No,
is the
watch
home
out
turf.
behind there.
Watch out for what?
The home run, mac and cheese.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to get run over by that. Bye, guys. Nice to meet you. Look at this. Riddled Yardbird. So there you go. Representing Florida. So that's unusual. So we passed, what did we pass? We passed New Zealand and Australia, Mexico, and a little place from Florida, Farm Fresh. Look at this. So here's Mickey right here, the symbol of the Food and Wine Festival. Let's go back around here. Hold on. I'm, by the way, seeing most of this part for the very first time. I went all the way around the countries today. I went all the way around World Showcase, but I didn't actually see this today. Look at this guy. Look at Mickey. He looks so happy. Look at him. He's just enjoying his food. Does he have wine? Does Mickey have wine? I don't see it. He's just grilling. He's grilling up some shish kebabs. I wonder if Mickey drinks. I think Mickey drinks. I don't know. Is there any old cartoon that would solve that? Are there any old school Disney nerds out there who can solve it? Anyway, look at this. Scotland, introduced in 2013. What have they got on the menu in Scotland? Let's find out. Haggis with meats and tatties. Oh, that's great. I love me some neeps and tatties, and who doesn't love a good neep and tatty? Do you know what I mean? Haggis with neeps and tatties is traditional haggis. I feel like that part was self-explanatory. With rutabaga and mashed potatoes. Fresh potato pancake with Scottish smoked salmon and herb salad. I feel like you would lead with the salmon part of this, and maybe not lead with the pancake part of it. We've got a pancake! And there's also some salmon in the mix somewhere, don't worry about it. Seared sea scallop. And the Tipsy Laird. Whiskey soaked cake with lemon cream and toasted oats. I had a teacher, a 6th grade teacher named Mrs. Laird. I don't think she would have liked the name of that. Maybe she would have loved it, actually. Yeah, I don't know. And then all kinds of Scottish drinks to lubricate your way into that haggis. By the time you're done with all the Scottish drinks and you've started your haggis with meats and tatties, you're not going to be worried about the taste. And the haggis is probably delicious. I am really excited about it. I kind of want the haggis. There is gluten-free food at the Food and Wine Festival. I have no idea where it is. Somebody did send me a whole guide to it, and it's on my laptop at the hotel. Did not think to send it to myself on the phone, so I'll worry about it tomorrow. Whoa, look at this guy craning his neck to peep at the Food and Wine Festival. Also, it's been kind of windy all day today. Look at this, Scotland, so there's lots of faming around Scotland. I love to get wasted and drink me some whiskey. I wonder if they have like Lagavulin whiskey or something. I didn't check. And over here, Hawaii, introduced in 2011. I didn't know Hawaii started in 2011. A joke is wearing a little thin. Kahlua pork slider and tuna poke. Tuna poke. When I went to Hawaii, which was years and years and years ago. Oh look, Kahlua pork slider and Kona Brewing Company Big Wave Golden Ale. So here, a lot of you probably like the drinks. Oh, they got a Mai Tai, pineapple wine. Pineapple wine? Pipeline porter. I thought this was pineapple porter, and I was thinking, how is that even possible? I don't know a lot about liquor. Sorry about that. But I did not know what a pineapple porter was. Pineapple wine. Now, I don't really drink. I don't really drink. But now I kind of want to know what pineapple wine tastes like. Anyway, I forgot all about it. So I'll be here for a couple of weeks. So I'm thinking I might have to re-look up that gluten-free guide and figure out what over there is gluten-free, because if the haggis is somehow gluten-free, I might have to have some gluten-free haggis. There's Keith, he's hiding. He's hiding from the camera. He's hiding from the camera. Everybody look at him. It's Keith, not Keith. Keith. Don't get that wrong, ladies. Look at this, the Dominican Republic. So I'm just making my way normally from all the way over there in Mexico where we started. We're walking around this lagoon with all these countries. Normally, there's not really anything here. There are 2 gift shops next to these ports, and these ports have little boats that go across the World Showcase. So sort of a shortcut. You don't have to walk all the way around. Other than that, and a couple of little stands that are normally here in the restrooms like this stuff is not normally over here. This is all set up for Food and Wine Festival. Look how exciting it is. There are all kinds of weird products. I don't think these are necessarily food. Like, what's this? What's a pucker pack? Ooh, lip balm. Pucker pack of lip balm. Pucker pack. Well, now we all know Polish plus, Polish plus pucker. I was gonna say, is that some kind of, like, Poland has a Polish pucker pack? We're gonna get in trouble doing all these P sounds. Okay, look over here is Greece. Yasu tikanis. Wait. Ime polika ruminos lavlepoesi. It's Greece. Look at Greece. Vegan mashuka, Greek salad in a cone, a chicken gyro with, I could never pronounce this kind of sauce, and a spanakopita. Spanakopita. Whenever I see this word though, I always think it says spankopita. Like spankopita, give me a spankopita please. There's Greece. It looks like something, what does that look like? Like from Santorini or something, like a little Greek booth. So there is no Greece country in World Showcase. There is no, other than Italy, there is no Mediterranean, like Greece country or anything like that. I guess Morocco is Mediterranean, but look at this. Greece, introduced in 1996. So I'm gonna guess, I have no idea, but I'm gonna guess that the Epcot Food and Wine Festival has been going since 1996, since that's the oldest date on the Food and Wine Festival booths. Or at least that's when they started most of the booths. And over here, Canada also says introduced in 1996. Now the fact that there's been a Canada country in World Showcase since 1982 tells me that my guess is at least a pretty good guess as to when the Food and Wine Festival starts. So what do they have on the menu for Canada? I skipped it. Let's go see. What exciting, exotic dishes is Canada serving to the world? Let's find out. I'm so excited. Canadian cheddar cheese soup. Chicken sausage. Le Kellier wild mushroom beef filet mignon. Well, that actually sounds kind of fancy. But the other stuff sounds pretty funny. I love Canada. My dad was born in Canada. So I spent some time in Canada growing up, visiting family and stuff like that. So I have no hate for Canada. But Canada, sorry about that. Canada is a super super hilarious and funny country, which is probably why we have so many amazing comedians from Canada. Even Jim Carrey's from Canada. Martin Short's from Canada. Speaking of Martin Short, he narrates this Circle Vision 360, a 360-degree movie about Canada in the Canada country area. Here is Canada over here. This right here was pretty amazing. So I got to watch this patriotic, wonderful film starring Martin Short, which is Circle Vision 360, which if you don't know what that is, old school Disneyland fans might remember, is there's our movie screens, 360 degrees all the way around you. They film with cameras pointing at 360 degrees, so they're projecting it 360 degrees. So you're surrounded by Canada, basically. Also, Bunny. Bunny. Epcot Bunny. Bunny. Epcot Bunny. I am very dehydrated, very tired. Not much sleep last night, not much sleep the night before, really no sleep the night before that. Whew, going a little crazy here at Epcot, but enjoying myself. I had delicious gluten-free food. People always ask me, did you have any gluten-free food? I did at the Electric Umbrella here. I had some gluten-free food, and also downstairs in the Land Pavilion, there's all those restaurants. They have some really good gluten-free food, like rotisserie chicken. It's also dairy-free and all that stuff. So if anyone is watching this thinking, but what did you have that was gluten-free? I haven't tried any gluten-free food at the Food and Wine Festival carts yet. You don't want to look at me, look at this bunny. But I plan on trying more of the gluten-free food here, and I will report back on my Twitter, Justin Scard, Instagram. Look at this lizard. Lizard, 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 lizard. Whoa! That was a Canadian, real-life Canadian lizard. I can't believe it. A real-life Canadian lizard. Anyway, look at this Bush Heart Gardens of British Columbia inspired this beautiful scenery here in front of Canada. Let's go look towards Canada. So you walk down here, you walk in this movie theater, and you watch this super awesome 360-degree movie about Canada, and I have to tell you, it was super inspiring. I now want to visit the country of some of my forefathers. Of course, before 1812, they were in the United States, actually, all the way back to when it was New York was New Amsterdam. So they were here first. So they were Americans who became Canadians, who became Americans again. So I can borrow some Canadian heritage. I can borrow some. So there you go, Canada. Fancy, fancy steakhouse, and then back in there, 360-degree movie. But we'll say Canada, the country, for another vlog. I know, shaky vlog. We walked really quick past some of the booths. Some of you are foodies, some of you are winos. I don't know their appropriate term. Please educate me. Please, my ignorance is showing. And some of you are like wine people and food people and like gourmet and craft beer people and stuff like that. So you'll know a lot more about Food and Wine Festival than I do. I know almost nothing about food, especially because when I reach the stage in my life when most people get to where they're like, I want to try fancier foods and nicer foods and different alcoholic drinks and stuff like that. It was right about the time I got hit with, hey, you have, celiac and there's gluten intolerance, so you can't eat anything that has wheat in it. So there goes all beer and there goes all food forever. And it's only really, really recently, even since I've had it or known about it, it's only in the last year or 2 years that really a lot of places have come up with a lot of gluten-free options, gluten-free snacks, gluten-free beers, gluten-free things. So I don't know a lot about them, but I'm excited about this because supposedly, especially this year, there is a lot of cool gluten-free stuff. So I kind of went sideways on that. I didn't have time to build this vlog scaler to paint it, but I didn't want to leave Epcot World Showcase during Food and Wine Festival after doing all this crazy research today. Sort of the vlogs are kind of falling behind for Random Lands purposes. Walking around, basically getting the guided expert tour of Epcot today and learning a bunch of secrets and seeing a bunch of cool stuff. All of which I'm going to share with you. You know that. You know that. You know me so well. And getting really dehydrated again. And now I have to go back and prepare for Mickey's Halloween party tonight. So I didn't have time to build a vlog to scale or paint it, but I didn't want to leave here without giving you at least a little taste of Epcot Food and Wine Festival. So there you go. So as soon as you go farther into the countries, into Britain, France, and Morocco and all this stuff, there's even more booths with even more delicacies from around the globe, and apparently also from, fresh from Florida and Patagonia. Am I wrong about the Patagonia thing, or am I just bad at geography now? I don't know. If I'm wrong, let me know. I will see you guys tonight. Mickey's Halloween party. Live Fast Life 4 Snapchat, Live Fast Life 4 Instagram, Justin Scott on Twitter, Justin Scott on Periscope. I just Periscoped from rides here. Go to Periscope. Follow me on Periscope. You can watch replays. I think you can actually watch Periscope from Apple TV now. All kinds of crazy stuff. So there's all kinds of places to follow me and see which kind of wonderful Disney World things are happening Mostly these first couple of days though, I'm concentrating pretty hard on what is it that I'm randomly filming here, what is it that I'm actually trying to accomplish, doing a bunch of research, meeting with people. So the first couple of days of this trip, the vlogs are a little disorganized, the social media is a little disorganized, my mind is a little disorganized, and I'm still pretty dehydrated. But so far, so good. I'm very excited about the stuff that is coming up. I'm very excited about the vlogs. So stick with me, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already to the Sometimes Vlog. It's a vlog that happens sometimes. And we will see more and more and more of Walt Disney World and the rest of the world once I leave Walt Disney World in about 12 to 13 more days. So Epcot International Food and Wine Festival presented by Chase. I don't know why, but whenever I read the title of something, I do it in Hank Hill's voice, and then I have this horrible Hank Hill impersonation that has to come out of my mouth like, oh look, food from the Dominican Republic. I have no idea why. If I ever see Jimmy Carter in real life, I'm gonna have to say, oh, we ran our country. Anyway, here you go, the artistry of cheese. This is the cheesiest thing I've seen all day. Oh man, Food and Wine Festival, so cheesy. I know there's more jokes in there, but I'm really tired and dehydrated, so I'm gonna go drink a bunch of Gatorade and Smart Water and get rehydrated for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party all night at Magic Kingdom, and I will see you guys there on social media. So goodbye from Epcot, goodbye from the World Showcase, and now goodbye from the world of the future. I love you all. See you later. Bye-bye. Don't forget about livefastnightport.richard.com.